Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Grimwit, and we are drawing until someone's midnight. About an hour-long show of me drawing. I should say that because it's somebody's first video. All videos on YouTube are somebody's first video. Did you know that? I've been watching an awful lot of MatPat and Markiplier because Sister Location came out, and I'll probably get this game. So, what's on the schedule tonight? I don't actually know. I'm going to sketch until somebody gives me a suggestion. Also, I want to check out YouTube's content ID to see just how crazy it is. So, tonight, for your musical interests, we will be listening to The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Yeah. Rock and roll.
7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Part 1. Remove and put up with complaining every step of the way.
This is rock and roll stuff.
Do it myself. Why can't children do their work cheerfully?
It's so good.
Reminded. Another.
I'm banging my head to it.
Really busy. But sometimes I wonder if what I'm doing will make any difference in the long run. We felt that if success were important in any area of life, it was supremely important in our role as parents.
Anyone out there?
Our attitudes and behavior toward
Is
him,
this
we
doing
thought
it for you?
We attempted to psych him up using positive mental attitude techniques. Come on, son, you can do it. We know you can. This led me to a study of expectancy theory and the self-fulfilling prophecies, or what is sometimes called the Pygmalion effect, and to a realization of how deeply embedded our perceptions are. It taught me that we must look at the lens through which we see the world, as well as at the world we see, and that the lens itself shapes how we interpret the world. As Sandra and I talked about the concept
Midnight
of
snack.
IBM and about our own situation, we began to realize that what we were doing to help our son was not in harmony with the way we really saw him. When we honestly examined our deepest feelings, we realized that our perception was that he was basically inadequate, somehow behind. In other words, inside out, rather than outside in. Another interesting thing we discovered was that much of our perception was a product of our own motivation regarding how other people would see us in terms of our son's own behavior. When we examined that motivation carefully, we became ashamed. We started to realize that we were into it too much ourselves and how we were being perceived, rather than giving the whole effort and energy to the intrinsic worth and value and potential of this boy. This to us was a key insight in life. Examine your
Hey,
own
Queenie.
motivations against your highest
We're listening to some headbanging music while I draw sketches, waiting for someone to make a suggestion.
behavior and
How are
results
you?
that follow. New heading. The personality
What do you need?
and character ethics. At the same time I was doing this study of perception, I was also deeply immersed in an in-depth study of the success literature published in the United States since 1776. I was reading or scanning literally hundreds of books, articles, and essays in fields such as self-improvement, popular psychology, and self-help. At my fingertips was the sum and substance of what a free and democratic people considered to be the keys to successful living. As my study took me back to 200 years of writing about success, I noticed a startling pattern emerging in the content of the literature. And because of our own pain and because of similar pain I had seen in the lives and relationships of many people that I'd worked with through the years, I began to feel more and more that much of the success literature of the past 50 years, deep thought and the exercise of faith and prayer, we began
Hey,
to
Dayoper.
see our son.
Invisible man at a nudist camp wearing only a towel and sunglasses.
We saw within him layers and layers of potential that would be realized at his own pace and speed. We decided to relax and get out of his way, and to let his own personality emerge.
Alright, let me see what I can
We
do.
saw our natural role as being to affirm, enjoy, and to value him. We also consciously worked on our motives.
I have no idea how to put this in, but this is ridiculous. How did you even come up with this idea?
Are not beneficial. In fact, sometimes essential for success. I believe that they are. But these are secondary, not primary traits. They too are natural systems based on the law of the harvest. In the short run, in an artificial social system such as school, you may be able to get by if you learn how to manipulate the man-made rules to play the game. In most one-shot or short-lived human interactions, you can use the personality ethic to get by and to make favorable impressions.
I'm going to change this a little bit. Instead of a nudist camp, I'm going to a nudist beach.
You can pick up quick, easy techniques that may work in short-term situations. But secondary traits alone have no permanent worth in long-term relationships. The fundamental problem has nothing to do with your behavior or your attitude. It has everything to do with having a wrong map. If you have the right
Okay, that's 30 minutes of this.
then behavior or diligence becomes important.
I think it's time to change this up.
Frustrating.
I'm kind of worried that this won't translate well. But I'm going to stop it here. Let's see. The Dracula shaving with nobody in the mirror has already been done by Charles Adams, so I refuse to do it in respect to my favorite cartoonist. Okay. Organic or gluten-free blood, I could see that as being pretty funny. I've heard of Ghost. My wife just introduced me to Ghost not long ago. They have really awesome music videos. The guy who is the lead singer for Ghost does not look like what he sounds like. Yeah, see, my doctor said I should try and shy away from gluten blood as much as possible. I'm allergic to gluten. I shouldn't be trying to do a Woody Allen. I have no idea why I drew this, except that I wanted to draw boobs and decided not to. Kind of reminds me of Reginald. I don't know what this is. Look, sometimes I just let my hands do the drawing and I don't ask questions. I don't want to know what it's thinking. It's probably thinking, "Goddamn, Mike, how come I haven't stroked your cock in a while?" Something stupid like that. Anyway, I've learned not to ask questions, is my point. Reginald, character from the IT crowd, which if you haven't seen, go to Netflix and watch it. It's great. This does, though, make me want to draw one extra character. I need some memory of what he looks like. Where's all my character designs? There was like tons of character designs and they're all gone. Okay, last sketch. Okay, that's going to be the last sketch of the day. Well, you certainly cut loose in the last 10 minutes there, Diuper. There we go. Yeah, it's time to cut this off. So, because I got stuff to do tomorrow. What? Wrong screen. There.